perilous people prance on parasols of pizza and pickles. And also enjoy pralines with purple Oreos.
Okay,
Hey everybody.
Welcome to Cultural Disruption. Excited to be with you guys today.
We are excited to be. It's going to be some cool stuff.
We are going to talk today about some perks and benefit trends that have been going on here in the Silicon Slopes.
Also double angles.
Oh, that's pretty fancy. There it is again. I like it. So we actually were able to receive some survey results back from a really great company, NFP. NFP surveyed 4,500 companies in the Silicon Slopes and asked them what are the latest trends and things going on with benefits and perks.
4,500 companies.
It's a lot of companies.
But here's the cool thing. There's some really cool stuff that I think a lot of us think are like out of this world. Like, oh my gosh, this is so unique. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some of the things that they're doing, that a lot of companies are doing as perks.
So one of the things that is an interesting trend for compensation is that 51% of businesses, over half of businesses, are paying 4.19% for their merit increases, while acknowledging the industry average right now is 3%.
3%.
So cost of living performance is going 1.19% above what people know they should be paying. Yeah. So, hey, compensation is looking pretty strong.
That's awesome, right? It's nice to know that I'm going to be paid more than the standard.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? So
that's really
awesome.
Cool.
One of the other things that they pretty standard, 16 to 21 days of paid leave.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't include holidays, right? Those holidays are extra, but 16 to 21 days is pretty solid.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? I think I had 10 days at one of the companies I had once, and
yeah.
That was like, okay, don't take time off because heaven forbid we use that time
to have fun
and get away from work for just a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know.
65% of businesses are offering alternative work schedules. So compressed work weeks or figuring out different job sharing and shifts and stuff like that. Shift differentials is all happening, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So lots of different ways other than the traditional Monday through Friday 8 to 5.
Yeah, really nice. One of the other things that they're doing is 45% of companies actually, 45% of companies are doing tuition reimbursement, which I've never had.
Oh man,
why didn't we
work for a company that
I would have given my mother.
Wow.
Marilyn, if you're watching this, you're a good woman.
You
leave Marilyn Bilbo out of this. Anywho, I would not give you away, Mom. Anywho, but 45% of companies have tuition reimbursement. That's pretty solid.
Okay, so what is the number one reason for divorce? Do you know the answer to this?
Money?
Money. Okay, so money is the number one reason. People are concerned about retirement. In fact, 40.3% of people are concerned about retirement and thinking about it on a regular basis, but less than 10%, 9.78% of them feel they are actually prepared for retirement. That's staggering. That means that 90% of the people that work for your companies are worried they're not going to retire in time. And it's also the number one reason that they're having issues at home. So that could definitely spill over to the workplace. Yeah. So 401k is important.
Yeah, get on that business because the government is super good at taking care of money, and I can completely rely on them for Social Security. Anyway, so get on your retirement, folks. Let's get this party started. 26.28% increased their benefit offering this last year.
Okay, so they're going up. But interestingly, the main industries that are impacted by that are education and IT.
Yeah.
So here we go, Silicon Slopes, tech companies. Now, there's a lot of you that might argue, okay, these are just based off of tech things, and I'm in a different industry. Well, the reality is you may not be in the tech industry, but your competition is. If you're trying to recruit and retain talent, you're going up against these software companies that do have these unique perks and benefits that are out there, and they're increasing on a regular basis. So why don't we maybe talk for a little bit about some of these companies that do have quirky benefits?
Yeah, they're like, that was neat.
Quirky.
Anyway, Ben, it makes me think of Growing Pains.
Oh, great.
Ben. Anyway, okay. Anywho, professional. All right. So let's talk really quickly about Bamboo HR. They do something awesome, and my wife is like, this would be my dream job. She's just super traveling. She's very much into traveling.
She likes to travel.
But Bamboo HR has paid vacation.
Paid vacations.
Paid vacation.
It's a stutter.
Paid Paid vacation. Okay. So paid vacation, paid vacation. Oh, it feels redundant. But one of the things that basically means is that if I'm going to go on vacation, they actually give me extra money to go on vacation. $2,500 to go towards my vacation. Here's the catch. It cannot be a staycation. I can't be like, hey, I will take $2,500 as my vacation, but I'm also buying a 75-inch TV. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, right.
That's not how it works. You have to go somewhere. You have a story to tell, right? Yeah. You got to travel.
We've talked a little bit about Boxed in the past. Boxed is like an Amazon version of Costco. So you can just order what you want and they'll ship it to you, but it's super nice. Costco-sized stuff. Nice. They have unlimited maternity and paternity leave. Nice. So you can spend as much time with your newborn as you want. Unlimited amount. Like infinity.
You come back when you're ready.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I think after a while I'd go crazy, though.
Yeah, I think that's the case for most people, which is why they can offer it.
Yeah, absolutely. You have places like Gravity Payments. Get this. This is a company out of Seattle. This would have been like, amazing.
Yeah.
Their minimum wage, $70,000. Minimum.
Yeah.
That's what they start everybody at, which they've received like tons of attention for this in articles, but I'm sure there's all sorts of controversy behind it.
I remember reading some of the controversy happening with Gravity Payments when this was rolled out.
$70,000 minimum. That's what you're going to start at, which is incredible.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is really, really cool. Okay, so local company here, Domo, they offer a free breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you never have to worry about food.
Yeah, sometimes I get sad because I forget my lunch. I'm like, man, that ramen would have been awesome right now.
I guess I'll have some sunflower seeds.
That is me. You know me. Sunflower seeds are a handful of cereal. But here's dry cereal. I don't want no milk. I like to choke when it goes down. Anyway, so they offer free meals all day, and it's like good stuff too. It's like, I don't know about filet mignon, but like it's like, hey, would you like some Indian food today? Are you feeling the curry?
I could definitely go with
chicken tikka masala. Right. So anyway, they do good stuff. It's not just your typical.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, have a ham sandwich.
That is cool.
Gross. You also have companies like Mantil or McReynolds that does half-day Fridays.
You mean short day?
Do you remember in elementary school short day? That would have been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. So a lot of great companies, awesome perks, unique things, and that's the thing that we're trying to drive home here. There are a lot of companies that offer great things, ping pong tables, and that's nice. But these companies are thinking outside of the box. They're thinking differently.
Which is really cool. So one of the last things that we saw, which is an interesting perk, was unlimited paid time off. So we looked at the best companies to work for in the state of Utah. Over half of them offer unlimited paid time off. And so like this trend that you're kind of talking about here, that people are thinking outside the box, we don't want to break this.
I don't be rude,
but like it's the reality is that
you're not that special.
You're not.
I'm sorry.
Like your benefits.
We love you, but
your one unlimited paid time off or your paid vacation is cool, but it's not enough to really make you look different from the rest of the crowd because every other company is getting
something.
And they're doing something, right? And so what can we do as employers to help our employees know that we care about them and want to stay when we know we can get better benefits other places?
So here's the interesting thing about it. A lot of times what we see is that leaders, and actually I'll bring this question to you. Why, yes, pensive thought, pensive look. Why do people leave companies?
Bad bosses.
Bad bosses, absolutely. So if you leave, it's probably because of bad boss. Yeah. Bosses are the block of all happiness, or they can be, right? You can also be the instigator of it and wanting people to enjoy their jobs. But a lot of times what we see is there are managers and these companies offer perks, half days or unlimited PTO, but you have to cross so many lines. You have to go through all this bureaucratic bull crap in order to actually use those perks.
I may really like the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but if every time I go, my manager's like, oh, getting more food, are we?
Listen, I'm already self-conscious, all right? I don't need people judging me.
Then you're going to stop, right? And if you want the paid vacation and they're like, you're already planning that vacation right now, then you're just going to make you feel guilty and you're not going to want to do it.
Why would I use it?
So managers can effectively ruin the entire culture.
Absolutely.
It has been trying to be established.
And it could even be them like, hey, this is a perk for our company. Like when I get hired on, like that's the thing. It's like I like to know what the company is going to provide for me, what options I have. And so if I go to use it and they're like, I wouldn't if I were you. Like that's a problem.
Yeah, totally.
I'm going to quit.
Okay, so one of the things we want to clear up here is that perks do not equal a culture. But what perks are is a way to attract, retain, and create an environment where people are excited to be part of you. But we want you to know that there's a lot of trends that are trending upwards right now in improving the benefit packages and the perks that are out there. So if you want to be competitive in the cultural arena, you really have to step up your game.
You got to brand yourself, right? You've got to be that company that someone comes in and says, I have to work here. Yeah. This is my only option. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes that means, again, getting a little creative.
Okay, this is one aspect of how you can disrupt your culture, but have great perks and benefits, and that will definitely help.
If you build it, they will come. Don't forget to subscribe.